booktube. Today I'm going to talk about the 10 longest books on my TBR. I saw this video on Eleanor's channel and she said she'd been inspired to do it by Caitlin from Kitty G, and I thought it would be a great idea. If you've seen my channel before, you know I've got a mortal fear of big books. I know it's ridiculous, but so I thought maybe doing this will get some of the ones I've got on my TBR in focus, on my radar, and to actually maybe inspire me to read them. So I'm going to go from lowest to highest. So the first one I have got is A Fine Balance by Rohinton Mystery, and that comes in at 614 pages. And this is set in 1970s India, and I believe it's absolutely fantastic, but I still haven't picked it up yet. The next one, number 9, is Wild Swans by Jung Chang, and this again, it's set in China, and again this chronicles the story of China through 3 generations of women in the family. Again, I believe it's absolutely fantastic and still haven't picked it up, and this one comes in at 669 pages. Number 8, we have The Luminaries by Eleanor Catton, and this won the Man Booker Prize, and this is set in 1866 in New Zealand on the goldfields, and this one comes in at 832 pages. Number 7, we have The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt, and this one is 864 pages. It says age 13, Theo Decker, son of a devoted mother and an absent father, miraculously survives a catastrophe that otherwise tears his life apart. Alone and rudderless in New York, he is taken in by the family of a wealthy friend. Theo is tormented by longing for his mother, and down the years he clings to the thing that most reminds him of her, a small captivating painting that ultimately draws him into the criminal underworld. And again, I've heard this is absolutely fantastic as well. I read The Secret History by Donna Tartt this year. That's the first book I've read of hers, and so I got this one, and again, still not read it because it's huge. The next one we've got is number 6, is Under the Dome by Stephen King. Big stonking of a book, and this comes in at 877 pages. I believe there's a TV series of this as well, and I think it's all a bit sci-fi about there's actually a town or a population living under a dome. Don't know much more than that. So there's that one. So number 5, we have Vanity Fair by William Makepeace Thackeray, and this comes in at 879 pages. I know a couple of booktubers buddy read this recently, and I think they found it a bit hard going and it wasn't for them, so that's not totally inspired me to pick it up. But I do appreciate it is one of those all-time classics. Becky Sharp is kind of like one of those really famous literary heroines, but again, I've still not read it. Number 4, we have Shantaram by Gregory David Roberts, and I do believe that this is a true story of his time in prison and the crimes that he committed and his life afterwards. And this one, and I'm getting to the point now where these are actually killing my arm to hold up, this one is 933 pages. Number 3, so we're in the top 3 now, we have The Gormenghast Trilogy by Mervyn Peake, and although this is a trilogy, I have got the bind up, so it's all in one book, and this one comes in at 953 pages, and Gormenghast is a vast crumbling castle to which the 77th Earl, Titus Groan, is lord and heir, and he's expected to rule the labyrinth. And I know that this is sort of like one of the classic sci-fi stories of all time, and people love it, and really I should pick it up because it is a bind up of 3, but again, the size puts me off. Number 2, we have The Brothers Karamazov, I don't know if you can see that, by Fyodor Dostoevsky, And this sounds absolutely brilliant, and that's probably why I picked it up. The murder of a brutal landowner, Fyodor Karamazov, changes the lives of his sons and I think it's all about the three of the sons battling over things. I don't really want to read too much about it. And this one comes in at 985 pages. And number 1 on the list. Now, this book makes all the others just look like pamphlets. And that is A Suitable Boy by Vikram Seth. And this comes in at a stonking 1,474 pages. It is absolutely enormous. And I think this is an epic love story. It's set in India. And yeah, that's like, to me, 4 or 5 books all in one. So yeah, that is absolutely huge. I do know that it's so well regarded, and it's, you know, it's supposed to be absolutely fantastic, but it's just so big. It scares me. So if I don't think I could even pick up this pile of books I've got here. I'll try and film them and show you how big they all look together. So there we are, we have the top. And I don't even think I've got enough room to pan out and show you how massive that pile is. So that would probably take me almost at least a year to read, I think, if I just read them, because I do read really, really slowly. So that was my massive big book, TBR. Let me know if you've read any of these and if there is something less intimidating about diving in them, and what you think of them. And keep reading, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!